Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the week 86 Gotenks account update. I'm at 5.17 million GP. A couple things to cover this week, but first, we did have Proving Grounds hit on Monday, and I wanted to take the time to record at least a couple battles of the Ezra Bridger Proving Grounds, see how that went. All right, well, we finally have Ezra Bridger in Proving Grounds. It always seems like these characters are coming up fast in Proving Grounds. I'm always a little surprised, but haven't attempted it yet. This is my standard Proving Grounds team. I guess I could experiment with other stuff, but let's see if this just walks all over it or is fine. Lay does good against Ezra. Oh no, so we're not actually fighting Ezra, we're fighting Enoch. I would try Bounty Hunters, but mine are too weak, because Bounty Hunters are usually a pretty good counter. They're coming a little intense. We got ambush on Enoch. I'm gonna kill Enoch first. Interesting that Enoch comes up here because that is who I'm farming. Alright, well, I think it's safe to say Leah can do it fairly easily with her required units. So let me try Jabba. I don't even have Embo. As far as it seems so good. It's a ton of bombs on Enoch. So far they're not really doing too much to us. Well, is this enough? Not even enough, wow. It's a tanky Enoch. So you definitely probably need something pretty good for this. I don't know if any of my other teams would really get it done. I'm actually gotta run in a second anyway. I just didn't want to forget. Gosh, didn't want to forget about this before it expired, but I did want to record my attempts. I don't want to use insta-kill on you. Okay, good. Let's do it on Death Trooper. And skill will definitely be nice here, because these guys are really stubborn about dying. You could crit them. Maybe Boba coming up. You got a crit. Nice. You get a crit? No. I'll kill Stormtrooper. We're almost up to the 9 stacks here. Alright. Well, yeah, that's Ezra's Proving Grounds. Jabba or Leia can do it, so either of those entry GLs. Yeah, Not too bad. So yeah, Ezra Bridges Proving Ground already taken care of. Not like the best comprehensive, most easy guide for the Proving Grounds, just the ways I would take care of it. I don't know if I'd have another team that could really take care of that though, so I'm not probably not the one to make a guide on the Proving Ground itself. But I did think to myself, I should probably get organized in my thought process about Conquest units and lay out who's going to be my top priority to be ready for as soon as I unlock them, and who can kind of be on the back burner. So, the second row here, I put need a whole team. So this is a lower priority, but not because they're necessarily worse. It's just because I don't have a team set up for them yet. Like Ezra Bridger is incredible. He's amazing. But I don't have Ray, I don't have Soga, I don't have JMK, I don't have JML. I just don't have anything. He would go with like Jedi Revan, so it'd be, he'd be annoying, but he really thrives with just a galactic legend buddy. Same with Ray. She needs Spring Kylo, don't have him. Ben needs Ray. Maul needs either his whole own dark side Mandalorian team, or he needs Lord Vader. If you go that route, Luthen, you need a Saul team. Although, if I just go for like Jedi Cal, that wouldn't be too far off, because I'd have Luthen, I have Kyle Katarn, I have Rex. So Luthen will be kind of nice when I get to him. He is a little bit closer, 190 out of 330, because I did get some of his shards just when I was doing like normal Conquest. The ones up here, the ones I'm closer to using for a whole team. So Cat would slot very well into a Padme team. I'd run Padme, Cat, Jedi Anakin, Ahsoka, and GK, and I'd probably throw my Qui-Gon team in the trash, because I don't have Cam, I don't have the rest of that team built up. It would just make sense. That team can beat like a JMK. It's a pretty strong team. Malicos, I don't. So this is a little bit of a cheat. I don't have the whole team set up yet. I do have Starkiller though. And then I just need Seer for 3v3. I don't know. I just really, really love Malicos, so I put him in this top row. Bane, of course, doesn't need a team. He's a man unto himself. You just give anyone to him. Talon would be easy slot in, or Darth Vader, just not hard. Darth Trooper Moff Gideon, I'm surprisingly decently set up for, and I should be even better set up soon. I'll talk about that in a second, because we do have Imperial Remnant Lightspeed tokens coming up. And then Malgus, easy slot in for my Sith Empire team. And also, I don't have ships here, but TIE Interceptor, I'm gonna want to be using right away. Fury, by the time you can unlock Fury, that's when you really want to like be trying to go for Leviathan. So that's something I'm gonna need a time as well. Dang, 166 out of 130. That's not too far off. So I need 164 shards, which is 9 months away. If we get extra, it could be 8 months, but 9 months away. I might need to start working on that soon. I probably won't be ready immediately when it's unlocked, but yeah, that's something. I will be working on Malgus soon. And then Scythe is not really a priority, because I'm not going for Great Inquisitor anytime soon. But yeah, 146. So yeah, I thought I'd get organized, because this can sneak up on you before you know it. But I do want to make a point to try and prepare for these characters as they come out, Malgus and Cat being first, just because they're much further along. As far as how things have been going, so my quest for the Peridia Patrol, it's going pretty well. Night Trooper is in Relics, at Relic 5. I could push him to Relic 7, but I'm waiting to do that, because the only benefit is if I can get all 3 to Relic 5 at once, to get that tier, and then all 3 to Relic 7 at once. So I don't know when the next one's going to be. There's not another one in August, so it would be September. The last one was at the very beginning of August. So if they end up putting it like further back in September, that would benefit me, because it'll give me more time to work on. And yes, we are getting that Imperial Remnant Lightspeed token, but I'm not going to hold out and wait for it to get these guys gear 12. They're already gear 11. It would save me a couple, like 100 Kyrotech, yes. But that's at the very end of the next episode track, so it's not worth waiting. I'm just going to work on them now and get them now and have the benefit of them now. So Enoch got both Zetas, got the leader and the unique. That's an Omicron there. But the unique is the minus 350% crit chance, kind of crazy, and some extra offense. And then the lead is what makes the team really juiced up stats-wise. It's just pretty nice. So they are really coming together. My next Zetas are going to be on Night Trooper. And check this modding out. I was able to spruce up Night Trooper quite well, if I do say so myself. 140 speed with offense and health sets. Quick damage, some potency. I have a potency primary and some decent offense and decent health. So kind of the same thing with Bastille Sean Fallen. I have a couple 5 rolls of speed that are low, 22, but that's fine. I don't have offense percentage here. That's unfortunate. But this was pretty nice. This was actually on Han Solo. And I figured it'd be better on Night Trooper. Night Trooper does like potency. 7% offense secondary. That's basically a primary. You get 8.5% offense. So almost there as a primary. Whereas potency, the max you're going to get on a secondary is nowhere near the amount you're going to get on a primary. So I quite like that. This crit damage, it's got good speed. It doesn't have offense percentage in the secondary, so that's a little shortcoming. This one I picked based on having offense and potency, and I guess I can slice it. Try to get more. Yes. Potency. I mean, he likes potency. It's kind of a not typical use of that final slice, but I'll just go for it anyway. Just trying to make this pretty sweet. All right, one more, and then we'll... Yes, I'll take that. So that's a really nice arrow. This, I'm not rolling that because there's no offense. It's offense percentage there, but not great. The potency is good. And the potency is just definitely nice for Night Trooper. I haven't remodded Enoch or Death Trooper pretty yet because they're not here 12, and I can't get 6-dot mods, so I'm not even going to bother until now. But both of them need Kyrotech, so that's 100 of each piece for both of them, so 200 of each piece, 400 Kyrotech I need, which I'm used to it at this point, like it just happens. Death Trooper is next for the relics, because that's the one that needs the extra upgrades. So that's mainly like any gear or ability upgrades I've done the past week is just on these 3. I don't think I upgraded anyone else like at all, because it's literally just been focused on them. I just don't even have to think about it. It's like, yeah, they're getting it, no one else. So yeah, we'll just wait. And I haven't been farming Great Mother Servant Morgan Elspeth yet, but we're getting close to needing it. I don't think they're still not accelerated. It's got to be close. It's got to be like any day. She's accelerated. Still farming Shin, Enoch, and Merrick. Enoch is accelerated and getting close to done. Shin and Merrick are not accelerated. It'll be a little bit longer before they are, but I just wanted to start now. But yeah, that's mainly it. Not really, I don't really have my eyes set on Jedi Master Luke at the moment. We are going to open a Lightspeed token. But before we do that, I just want to complain and confess something. I failed to climb Fleet Arena today just because I forgot about it. I am usually so obsessive about this game that it's sad. And I like pay so close attention because my payout's at 4 p.m. I usually start climbing like 2 p.m. to give myself time, get in position, and then wait till the snipers are past their payout at 3, and then I climb up. I have this alarm on my phone that's like 17 minutes actually before my payout, and it usually goes off. I'm like, shut up, I already did it. But it went off. I was like, oh crap, I just completely forgot. And the reason I forgot is because I was trying to accomplish a task in Raid Shadow Legends. And I was like, oh, I got distracted. Because I am enjoying playing that game. Most people don't watch those videos, but I am enjoying playing it. But I forgot about my fleet climb. On my main account, I didn't care too much. I got to 5th. But in this, I was at 17. At 17, I climbed to 12 pretty easily. Then waited 10 minutes, and I got to 9 pretty easily. I forget who's where. And then I was like, I had like 5 minutes left. It was a quick win. I had 5 minutes left, and I spent 50 crystals to try and attack and get to the 5th. Because at 5th, I'd get 300 crystals minus the 50 I spent, so an effective 250, which was risky, and I lost that. So I got a payout of 200 minus the 50, so I netted only 150 crystals. It was painful. But because we just had TB finish, I did get a fair amount of crystals to kind of stop the bleeding there. Oh, and since we had TB finish, I do have some of this currency to blow. Let's just buy those Chirotech. And yeah, I actually have been upgrading my Datacrons. I'll show that in a second too. But yeah, that was quite sad. There's a lot of different things I want to talk about, but I keep getting pulled different which ways. So which one's actually better stat-wise? Not that it matters too much, but... Okay, Death Trooper, you're one piece away from Gear 12, and then I can start working on your Gear 13. But, Lightspeed Tokens. I finished the episode track. I got this. And I've been thinking about it. It just makes sense to do Hondo. So, I'm going to do Hondo. He works in the raid, so I can maybe build him up and get him going in that. He goes well on a Balin team, so eventually when I get Balin, who I am targeting soon, he can go on there. So like Balin or Dash and Hondo are the natural 4th and 5th. So that's instead of like L3. Zori, I'd say, is the best character on here, but I'm just nowhere near using her. I'd have to farm a whole team, whereas Hondo goes in kind of anywhere. So let's do that upgrade. So there he is. 4 stars. I didn't have anything poured into him yet star-wise either. He's Gear 12. That's such a nice little cheat code. Yeah, the ability's level 4, so, you know, whatever. I'm not planning on using him immediately right now, but it's just nice to have. Yeah, Gear 12, like Gear 12 for free? I don't know, I can't get over that. The GP is adding to my account. That's 10,000 GP that just got slapped in right away. But the next faction, this was in a data mine. The next faction we're going to get a Lightspeed token for is Imperial Remnant, which I already said when talking about my pretty pals. So I'm not using it on these two. I think it does. I think they would qualify because they're legacy era. Just anything before the era of Apprentice is that droid. I'm drawing a blank on the droid's name that goes with Ahsoka. But these are my options. I could pick Dark Trooper and get to Gear 12, but that's only like 1 gear level. Stormtrooper, Death Trooper don't have Chirotech. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon is ineligible. I think I'm going to do Moff Gideon. You know, I had already farmed shards, so I won't get anything shard-wise, but it will give me a lot of Chirotech, and he's just a nice plug-and-play character. That actually opens up some stuff. That opens up Gidmay for me. So so Gidmay being Padme lead, Moff Gideon, and then a support Galactic Republic character. So that could be like Yoda in 3v3, 5v5. You know, I could do a couple of. That's not a bad idea. That's just not a bad trade. So I already have his abilities kind of maxed out because I have used him somewhat, and I do have him modded a little bit. But just Gear 12 from Gear 9, that'll be a massive improvement. So I'm really liking these Lightspeed tokens, especially because they get you to Gear 12. That bypasses all the Chirotech. Fantastic, nice little filler for rosters. On my main account, it doesn't. I don't care about this at all. I get a little bit of Chirotech, which I have so much. I'm drowning in Chirotech. Doesn't matter at all. On this account, it is so nice. It is like, it's just a nice little treat that you weren't expecting. It's like if you were in the desert and someone gave you like an ice cream cone or something instead of water. I don't need the ice cream cone. I'm going for water, but it's nice to have it. I don't know, maybe not the best example, but speaking of deserts, one thing that has been a desert for me until I realized the value of one particular resource on sale right now was these lower relic pieces. So Bronzium, I'm pretty much constantly farming along with Chirotech, but carbonate circuit boards were a problem. We do have those packs out. You see I have 677. When I got Night Trooper to Relic 5, I had like 0 or something. So in the store, we have, and I want to apologize to these packs because I used to talk about them from the frame of mind and the mindset of my main account. Because on my main account, it's a complete reversal of situation. I am dying for signal data and I am drowning in relic materials. Except for, you know, like droid brains and stuff like that on the main account. But I've never been held back by bronze and wire or carbide circuit boards on that account, believe it or not. On this account, it's the opposite. I am drowning in signal data, even after 459, 429, 492. I'm not going to run out anytime soon. especially because I don't have the pieces to go along with it. So this has been amazing. So the purchase limit's 10. I bought it 3 times. First time, I got 150. Second time, I also got 150. But the third time, I got 300. So what I've been doing to kind of make the difference, I haven't been doing the Cantina refreshes because I'm drowning in Signodad for now. So I'm like, why do that? So it's not even hurting that much. It's like a net minus 200 to my normal budget. So we got day and 12 hours left. I might buy even more than this, but let me buy one now. Maybe I'll buy 2. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And that's 5% chance. I've been that twice. I have a rabbit's foot up my butt, apparently. You know, some might advise you to hoard crystals for Executor, but I'm close to this just not being a problem anymore. It's already maybe almost there. I'm gonna do another one. After that, I'm not doing it anymore after this. This might be the time I get 100. 200, still fine. Wow. I have 1,177 of these now. That's so freeing because there is a shortcut, but it's not like if you're not targeting it with light side 1C, it is so slow going. Question, is it easy to farm them directly? Yes, it is. You actually can farm it pretty quick either doing light side 1C or 1D because you get tons of these pieces. You'll get in the hundreds in a couple days, and then you bring them down. But what's the real cost? The real cost is the opportunity cost because you can't, if you're farming that, you're not farming Kyrotech and Bronzium wiring. So now I'm not conflicted. I don't have to farm, bounce back and forth, farm Carbonites, farm Bronzium. I can just farm Bronzium through these data pads. And I think that's going to be a game changer for this account. Like, that really takes a lot of the mental math and strife out of it. Because I had been the past few characters I've relic 3'd or something. I've been scrounging to get through these pieces. All these are like low, like 20 to 50 of these. Some of these are up here, but I locked them because they're too important. That's a game changer. So many people over the months and years I've been doing this have sang the praises of that, but it took until now where I'm actually in the position where I need it desperately, that I appreciate it. So this Carbide Circuit Board pack, fantastic. However, I would not advise the Bronzium pack. 500 crystals to maybe only get 25. That doesn't feel good. Because these seem equally difficult to me to get. If I'm farming Carbide Circuit Boards, yes, they go easier. But if I'm not really focusing on one in any way or another, I get kind of a similar amount of them. I am technically farming Bronzium wirings with the Kyrotech, but it feels like it should be like 50 to 200 at least. Like maybe even the same, well, no, not the same amount. So this one's bad. Never ever buy this. 1535. That's insulting. That's insulting. That's horrible. Look at this. 100. That's 3 shipments. That's 450 or like 300 or 450 gold currency. Seriously, it's 450 gold currency. That's the cost of 1 shipment of characters. That's the cost of 10 shards. And they want 500 crystals for it. No. Remove this. This is a lot. This is a trap. No one should be buying that. This is also bad because it's pretty cheap to get those. This one honestly isn't actually too bad. If you get 15 electriums, it's really not bad at all. These higher ones have some potential. I would not buy them at all. I wouldn't buy them. But the Carbide Circuit Board pack, that has my stamp of approval finally. And since I'm already in the store, I guess they have a lot of random Lightspeed bundles. I think there's been a few cycling in and out. They bring back this old one. This is new. Leia's Rebel Brigade. 25. I mean, I guess as far as Lightspeed bundles go, it's not bad. They're selling the GL. I've been telling everyone to farm forever, and all these players that hold off for Lightspeed bundles for everything are going to be happy. Doing a Relic 7 now. I think most of this one. Did they always have it like this? Are they changing these? This used to be Relic 3. Yes, Shadows of the Empire 2. Yeah, this used to be Relic 3, but now they're making it 5. C3PO Lightspeed Bundle 2. So, yeah, I mean, I guess if people bought the first one, they can upgrade a couple. Still upgrade a couple of Relic levels from. We got Ben Solo. So, tons of Lightspeed bundles, which I am very much not a fan of. I don't love them. They're selling Malevolence. Is this the... I don't know if that's the first time it's been out, because I just kind of blot these out of my mind. I know everyone loves them, but I've never bought one, and I most likely never will. Anyway, I think that's it for this one. You know, pretty pals are the ones I'm farming, but there's plenty to talk. Oh, Datacrons. Yeah, last thing. I have, since I am working on Peridia, I was trying to get the Night Trooper Cron, and I had some tier 3 reroll mats, but I wasted them all. Every time I rerolled this, it showed Talzin, Daka, and Acolyte. I'd never saw Talia or Night Trooper. I don't care about Talia, but I want Night Trooper. Never got it, so I'd started another one, but just getting into Night Sisters, I did have to use a reroll, so I'll need 40 mats to reroll for a chance at Night Trooper, but I would love to have it on this account. It'd be a nice boost. And now that's it for this week. So this has been Gotenks account week 86. Go pick up your Carbonite circuit board packs if you need them, if you're in a situation like me where you got plenty of signal data and not enough relic mats. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you later.